All right, everybody, I am back with a brand new review on Andor Season 2, Episodes 4 through 6. All right, so when I did my last review on the first 3 episodes, I had mentioned how I had assumed that Disney was going to make 3-episode drops as 1 year. I was correct, which makes the first 3 episodes seem a little more ridiculous that they confined it to a couple of days rather than telling a more year-long story. And that leads us into the second set of episodes here, which is episodes 4 through 6. And again, I watch these and I scratch my head, and I'm left thinking at the end of the day, are these even necessary to tell the story or even flesh it out? Because the first season did drag at the beginning. They took forever to get to the heist and to what they were trying to do. And I'm getting the same feeling with Season 2. In fact, Season 2, these second set of episodes, the first episode of the 3, Episode 4, there's some stuff going on with Bix and Andor. It does take place a year later, and they are together, and they're kind of hiding out on a planet, trying to stay away from the Empire finding them. And you find out that Andor killed somebody prior to this episode, and it really messed Bix up because she didn't see the kill as something that was necessary. And they bring this up many times during the episode, but we never see the kill. We never saw it. And so there's a lot of stuff that happens where I'd rather see the event that they're talking about rather than some of the stuff they did in the episode. Also, Disney has their agenda with gay people and bringing that stuff into every story that they tell, which is fine. They're going to do it. They're going to continue to do it. And they do it in spades. Now, there is a kiss between two females in one of the episodes. I think it's the third one of this drop, so episode 6. And, well, actually, it might be episode 5. I don't remember which episode it was in where they actually had their kiss and got together. But they kill one of these members later on, and what Disney thinks is because it's going to be a same-sex union that you're going to feel more for them, which I think is ridiculous because why else would you do it? It's the same complaint I had kind of with, the first season of The Last of Us where they fleshed out the 2 men, which were in the game, but they fleshed out a whole episode with their love story, which was never in the game, just to push an agenda. And just because it was 2 men, like, you were supposed to feel more because of that, which is weird because I had made the point that had they made that relationship a male and a female, they would have never fleshed it out in the show because it wasn't in the game. And I'm getting the same sense here that Disney just throws this stuff in there just to do it, and they're expecting you to feel more when in reality, you just roll your eyes. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make you feel more for them because it doesn't make you feel more because it's a male or a female. It's just a person. And it's just weird how they keep throwing this stuff in there. Disney can't help themselves with the propaganda. And that's a lot of what it was. Now, these 3 episodes were definitely better than the first 3 episodes because it takes place over a larger period of time. And Andor is sent to go find out on the planet where they were setting up to, do some mining, obviously, for the Death Star or for the technology for the Death Star. They go to this planet and find out there's an armory, and Andor was there to infiltrate it, but he decided it's not worth his time, it's not worth the fight, but yet they still send a group in there to take care of it. And so the episode... Here's how I feel about the way they're playing this out for Star Wars. We're seeing a little bit more about the actual war between the Empire and the Rebels, and this is how it starts. And we're seeing the inner workings of how they have to be so covert about it and how they have to be underground, which is cool to see this stuff, but we already saw a lot. You get a sense of it in Andor or in Rogue One. Like, you do not, I've come to the conclusion now, it's obvious, you won't have to see Andor, Season 1 or Season 2 to get the full picture. You just don't. It's just filler. And I don't find it all that engaging. I'm really struggling with the second season so far. And not enough has happened in the first 2 episodes to justify 6 episodes and the cost they spent to do it. It doesn't add that much more to the Star Wars lore or make you feel something more than you would have had you not seen it. There has to be a payoff. So there are 3 more episodes coming, and I will be doing a review on those as well. There's 3 more episodes tonight, and I will have those up much faster than I got this review up. So as of right now, I'm not feeling it with Andor Season 2. I'm just not. I think it's completely unnecessary at this point, and I feel like there needs to be a more fulfilling story, some more meat to it than what we're getting. I don't even feel like they're laying a whole lot of groundwork because we already know what it's leading up to with Rogue One. There has to be something special to add to the story to make it worth it. All right, guys, so there's my review on it so far. I would say if you're not interested and you haven't started to watch it, wait until the whole season's over and see what I have to say to see if it's even worth your time, because as of right now, I got to give it a thumbs down. I'm not really digging what they're doing with it. There's got to be something more fulfilling going on. All right, guys, so there's my update for my review for the next 3 episodes. I will be doing episodes 7, 8, and 9. Hopefully that review will be up sometime over the next couple of days, and then we'll have the finale next week, the finale of the series, actually. All right, guys, so there you have it. What are your thoughts on Andor Season 2? If you've seen it already, you know, the 6 episodes that have dropped, leave your comments below. I would love to hear what other people have to say about this, because it's just kind of weird what's going on. All right, guys, I do appreciate the support. We will see you on the next video.